First of all, I would like to thank you for this great concert that you did yesterday, together with
Thank you so much.
With Marc Ducret. But every jazz musician is an individual and has his individual sound. But yours is completely special. So how did you develop this kind of, well, is it a conversation?
I mean, we've been playing together since 11 or 12 years now, and we started playing duet together, and yeah, we played hundreds of concerts per year. So per year, so yeah, not per years, but yeah, and yeah. So I think we developed over the years a common vocabulary, and yeah, we can define this duet as a conversation. Yeah, it's really, we speak like we play. I mean, yeah.
You use a lot of different sounds. Even the multiphonics that I first heard from Albert Mangelsdorff.
Sure.
Yeah? Did you listen to his music?
Of course. I mean, he's definitely one of my main influence. But when I was studying at the conservatory in Switzerland, my first teacher, gave me a tape with Trilogue, with Alphonse Mouzon and Jaco Pastorius, live from Berlin. And I pressed play, and I automatically pressed stop because I couldn't understand the sound, and he gave me another tape by J.J. Johnson, and that's the tape I listened to, and I came to Albert many years after, and then I dive into his sound, and I totally got amazed and inspired, and yeah, I wanted to play like him, so I copied a lot. And now I'm trying to go away from the shadow, you know, but that's normal.
And you played together with some other heroes of mine and maybe of yours, Oliver Lake, for example,
Yes.
Wallace Roney. How did you come in contact with these cats?
Well, it's all thanks to one guy, Robert Sadin, who's my artistic producer in New York, and I've been working with him since 2005, and we recorded 3 albums until now. We are actually working on a new one right now, and so he's my connection to Oliver and Wallace. I mean, Oliver is maybe more accessible, and as a person, but Wallace was more complex to get in touch with. So yeah. So, but thanks to Robert, and I think that's a great combination of people because you know, I love to mix styles. I mean, I love to have modernity and tradition, so we can all link together, and our ears can relate to music that we know. So, for example, now I have a project with Daniel Humer, and we play a lot of Dixieland music.
What?
Yeah, but
Really?
you use the melodies and then you improvise.
Okay.
But you always relate to the tradition, and that's I love to do that, and because I love that music too. But so you know, you can play Dixieland music and then have multiphonics and free jazz and improvise. Go back to the material and mix things up.
Maybe we should explain what multiphonics are.
Yes, so
you play one tone with the trombone and sing another tone with your voice.
Exactly, and as a result, you get with the result harmonics, you get 3 voice or 4 voice. It depends what kind of combination you create. But usually it's a 5th or 6th, 7th. I mean, speaking of intervals, and yeah, you can
Could you
sing.
Demonstrate that?
Yeah. So I am playing a scale from B flat to B flat. So, And then you have tones that are more homogene, like fifth. And then you have, if you play smaller intervals, you can get rubs, and it's exactly. So it's exactly what Ducret is getting on his guitar with frequency. Mm-hmm. So we play with that together, and you know. So I can get like some interesting textures.
Yeah. On your website, there are some really interesting videos. One is really so fantastic, so impressive to me. The title of this is 18 Monologue Élastique.
Yes.
If I pronounce it right in French,
Totally,
I hope. Yeah?
Totally right. Yes.
You've been in the DDR radio house.
Yeah. So I met that sound engineer, Martin Roux. Great name for a sound engineer. And I told him I wanted to record another solo album, but a more special. I mean, it's so hard to record a solo trombone album because it will automatically sound like another Mangelsdorf solo album.
Trumbirds was the first.
Exactly, and they are so great. So what can you do to create something different? So that was my question. So we went to the XTDR radio studio in South Berlin, and the studio is, the complex is amazing, and it's big, it's spooky. Very spooky. You've been there, yeah?
No, I've never been there.
Okay, it's really fantastic to visit, and the recording halls are like amazing. I mean, Barenboim use it all the time, Saal 1, and the chamber music is fantastic. The sound is perfect, and so we went there and recorded trombones all over. So that was kind of like a Spielplatz, it's. And we went there several times, and and then chose the best tracks. It was very interesting.